Hey, this is Liz keeping up with the biz of what is going on with Drake. So Drake puts out a new track called What Did I Miss? And in this track, he is calling out people that did not stand by him amid the Kendrick Lamar beef. In this new track, he is going after Kendrick Lamar once again, as well as others. Now, some people are saying that he also came after LeBron James. So it looks like everybody can get it in this new track that Drake has put out. So according to an article in The Independent, it says that Drake seemingly calls out friends who ditched him amid Kendrick Lamar beef in his new song. It says that he has called out friends who didn't support him amid his feud with Kendrick Lamar. I guess he's upset that people took a liking to that Kendrick Lamar song, They Not Like Us. Reportedly, Kendrick Lamar and Drake have been involved in a public rivalry for years. However, we all know that it intensified with a series of diss exchange between these two. Fast forward to July 4th of 2025. Of all days, Drake dropped a new song on July 4th, which seems to reference the battle between him and Kendrick Lamar. Now, although Drake has filed a lawsuit against UMG regarding Kendrick Lamar dissing him in a song, he is once again seemingly dissing Kendrick as well as other people in his new track. Now, isn't that ironic that he files a lawsuit against being dissed, and now he drops a new single that seems to take Subliminals? He dropped a surprise single called What Did I Miss? And we're going to look at some of the reviews on the single that he has dropped. First, we're going to take a look at some of the comments under his YouTube channel where he dropped the video. Now, under the YouTube video, you know that you can delete comments, right? So we got to take a look because his fans are really supportive on the YouTube channel. And also, we're going to take a look at the comments on X, because we know that people go off on X, formerly known as Twitter. X, I believe, is a place where you cannot delete the comments. So let's look at the friendly comments on the YouTube page. So we're going to take a look at the comments on the YouTube page, and then we're going to head over to Twitter, now known as X. So here we are on YouTube, and it looks like Drake has some upcoming shows coming up in the United Kingdom. But as you see, he has over 1.7 million views. And this person says, who here before 2 million views? And the next person says, look at this ish like I'm BTC. Could be down this week. Then I'm up next week. Another person says, to be honest, this ish is pretty fire. I'm actually really hyped for a solo Drake album. So it appears that this new album by Drake is going to be a solo album of him. His last album was with him and 21 Savage. And that was an album that he had done previously with Future. So the next comment says, nobody cares until they in front of your tombstone. So they are quoting some of the lyrics in his song. So obviously they're talking about some of the lyrics, but people have been here for Drake for quite some time. Drake has had a long run, so he shouldn't feel like nobody cares. Drake has had a highly successful career. You know, just because you have one hiccup doesn't mean that people are just absolutely not there for you. I am just saying. Another person says, that boy does it again. Fire. So obviously the people are here for Drake on YouTube. So we're just going to take a look at one more comment on his YouTube page. This person says, this boosted my spirit. And this person says, Drake is immortal. So like I said, the people are feeling him on his YouTube page. So now we're going to head over to Twitter, now known as X, and take a look at the comments on Drake's page. There are usually some very interesting comments on X. This person says, stop singing, start rapping. So apparently this person feels like Drake is not doing, I guess, enough hardcore rap. But Drake is not known for street rap. Another person says he didn't mention his hometown, calling him a pedo. Now, I don't know anything about that. Now, this is what this person is claiming. So it's all allegedly. But I did hear that his hometown was very supportive of Kendrick Lamar when Kendrick was over there performing in concert, and he performed the Not Like Us song. Another person says you would slide on this bear so hard. So it looks like this person is giving Drake a compliment. Another person says straight banger. And another person said song of the year. Alright, so he seems to be receiving a lot of support. And this person says this crybaby music, LOL. So he does get a lot of support, but there are a few skeptics as well. Another person says sneak dissing only to sue. So this person is not here for the dissing, and you're suing somebody about dissing. So this person says sneak dissing only to sue. Kendrick took this boy's confidence. While another person says you got you, I can't cap. And they said that this gets played. All right, we're going to read one more comment from Twitter. This person says it's not bad, it's tight, but other stuff I saw on that live stream of Drake driving around the west end of Toronto, that was a bunch of other tracks I'm really interested in hearing. This whole release seems pretty compelling. So they are referencing Drake and the trailer that he has released of himself driving around Toronto in a van playing new music. So there are a mixture of reviews here on X, while the comments on YouTube seem to be highly supportive. So only time will tell whether this album will be successful or not, but it seems like Drake is doing a pretty good job of promoting his upcoming project. So Kendrick had his time to shine, and Kendrick is out on tour, and now Drake is releasing a new album pretty soon. But this is nothing new, because it seems like Drake releases an album, if not every year, at least every other year. While Kendrick seems to take his time, and he might release like every 4 to 5 years or so. Seems like Kendrick really struck a nerve with that song, They Not Like US, because it seems like almost a year later, this is still getting up under Drake's skin. But I am sure Drake will be okay. Looks like he is getting a lot of support from his fans. So this is what is going on with Drake. He has released a trailer as well as a new single, and the single seems to be doing pretty good. He has released the audio, and the audio has already got over 1.7 million views. Let me know what you think about this. Did you listen to the single? Are you feeling the new single by Drake? What do you think about him and that van driving around Toronto playing his new music? Many people think that this is a genius marketing scheme by Drake. Although Drake still has issues with a lot of people that he feels like turned their back on him, seems like a lot of his fans are still supporting Drake, which is not surprising because Drake has proven that he is a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. But what do you think about Drake dissing Kendrick and having a lawsuit out at the same time about Kendrick dissing him? Do you think that he's being hypocritical? How are you feeling Drake's new song? What did I miss? And what do you think about the trailer he dropped as well? Sound off in the comments below. I want to hear from you, busybodies. And as always, thank you so very much for stopping by my page. Make sure you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, go on ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.